Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. And if you're an active viewer of mine, you know that I do a lot of dropshipping challenges. But in this video, I want to take some more time and still do a dropshipping challenge, but not a 24 or 84 hour challenge. But instead, in this video, I want to do a 1 week dropshipping challenge to show you guys what is possible just within a week. Let's not keep talking any longer, let's get straight into the video. Now, of course, we still have the same steps we need to follow, but this time we can take some more time and try to come up with something that is even better than in the 24 or 84 hour challenges. But the first step still is the same. We have to find a winning product. Now, when it comes to finding a winning product, I know there's a lot of methods out there, and there's also a lot of free methods that can get you quite far, to be honest. But if you really want to get a successful store and don't just sell any random product, I would always recommend to go with a paid dropshipping research tool. And my favorite tool to use here is called AutoDS. Now, I know that it's paid might turn some of you guys off, but trust me guys, listen me out here for a second. This tool is so insane. It just makes sense for you to invest some money and not waste hundreds of dollars advertising for some random products you just found on AliExpress, because guys, this is what everyone is doing. So anyways, let's continue and let's try to find a winning product. And for that, I will go straight onto AutoDS and just scroll through their marketplace for some time. After I've done that and found a list of like 10 products, my next step is always to further validate whether the product is doing good and whether there are some factors that are turning me off a little and I wouldn't use to sell a product. Now, to further validate the product, which is so amazing here, is that we actually also can have a look at the advertisement the other brands are doing and just also copy that and take into account what they're doing, how many views they're getting, and in general just get a whole bunch of more information than we would have if we went on AliExpress and tried to look for the product. But instead now we can have a whole bunch of information regarding the product, and trust me guys, this is really key when you want to determine, okay, is this a winning product or that. Now on day one, that was pretty much all I've did, and at the end of the day I finally had the product. Now, the product I found through all this research is this string rope glower that you can shoot out in the, in the night, and then it will glow and spin back. Just a really cool product. I've seen that so much on my For You lately, and I'm just 100% certain that with a product like that, we can make some amazing ad creatives and thus also get some amazing sales. But for day one, that was pretty much it. For then, I just went to bed, and the next morning when I woke up, I started building the Shopify dropshipping store. Now, when building a store, I would always recommend you guys to go with a theme. This will just make it so much easier than if you're just trying to start from, literally scratch. If you decide to go with a theme, of course, you have plenty of options there to go with as well. There are some good themes like the Dawn theme. I like to use that one. But if you have a little more budget, I would always recommend you guys to go with a paid theme like the Beautify. They will just make it so much easier for you guys and just improve your store by so much. Well, and this is exactly what I did. For this video, I actually picked the free theme, but again, guys, try picking a paid theme. This will just make your experience and your customer experience so much better. But I went with the free theme, the Dawn theme. And as you can see here, this is the store I made on the second day. I must say I'm actually quite satisfied with the results. For only a day, I don't think you can complain about this at all. I mean, there are some amazing pictures here, and I just like the store a lot. Tell me in the comments what you think about the store. And if you want an in-depth tutorial on how I build my stores, please let me know as well, and I'll get that out for you. Now, on day 3 was finally time to make our ad creatives. And I know this is probably the most interesting part for a lot of you guys. So if you really want an in-depth tutorial on how I build my ad creatives and how I make them, please join my dropshipping community. You can just text me on Instagram and I'll let you in, guys. This is of course where I have to gatekeep a little bit. I'm sorry to you guys. But if I would show you everything, then it would just be too easy, and those ad creatives really are, the secret sauce here. But I will tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, normally if I do this for one of my private stores where I don't do a YouTube video about, I order home the product always. This is probably the most important thing, because when you have the product yourself, you can film clips from so many angles. You can just make a whole lot better ad creatives than you could if you would just try to steal some ad creatives, kind of, which is not a good idea. Trust me guys, you'll just get your account banned. I've had a lot of experience with that in the past. But my kind of, tryout method that I also like to use when I, try out a new product, because I don't always like to, waste some money, of course, is to just go on TikTok and Instagram and then try to find some clean clips of your product. So you have to be careful not to choose clips where captions are on it, or some heavy editing or heavy effects. We don't like that at all. We just want clean and cool clips because we can later use them to edit some banging ad creatives in CapCut. It's so easy, guys. Just try it out for yourself if you haven't done it before. And then the results will always speak for itself. So watch how I'm going to turn these ad creatives into some successful money. The ad creatives are what I focused on the entire day 3, and at the evening they were finally done. So all that was left to do was set up an advertising campaign, and for that I went with TikTok because that's just the platform I'm the most comfortable with, and set up a really broad and basic campaign. Nothing too special. You guys can figure this out for yourself. It's just basically setting up a broad campaign. Finally, what I did was put in a daily advertising budget of $300. That's the only part where, you know, I want to spend a little money because, of course, for this challenge I want to get some sales in quickly. So I'll catch up with you guys once this first sales come in, and for that, let's hope for some good money, right? Yo, what's up, guys? We're currently on day 5 of this challenge, still 2 more days to go. And the reason I didn't catch up with you guys yesterday was because there didn't really happen anything. The ads didn't spend as much, so I increased the budget a little. And now today they really started spending, so we already got our first 5 sales, which I know isn't that much, but on the other side they only spent $50 at this point. So I still think the budget will increase and then we'll make some more sales. But I'll catch up with you guys either tomorrow or when this challenge is over and give you the exact number on what we made. Alright guys, the 7 days of this challenge are officially over, and I'm happy to announce, I don't want to keep you waiting any longer, that we have made 48 sales in those just 7 days, which I think is pretty amazing. We're definitely profitable. I've made the calculations, and in total we have made $385 for new product. This is amazing. And if we just keep that and increase the sales over the next couple of weeks, I'm certain that this is a 5-figure store. So I'll definitely continue to run this, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Leave a like and a comment if you like this video, and try out AutoDS. Trust me guys, this platform is just amazing.